They didn't respect you because you were too available. They didn't value you because you were too eager. They didn't fear you because you were too predictable. And here's the truth nobody wants to admit. Confidence isn't about believing in yourself. It's about becoming someone others can't ignore, can't manipulate, and can't forget. You thought confidence meant being loud, being seen, being heard. But real confidence whispers and the whole room goes silent. Real confidence doesn't announce itself. It arrives and everything else adjusts. This isn't for the weak. This isn't for those still begging for validation. This is for the ones ready to become untouchable. Because true confidence isn't built on self-love, it's built on self-sovereignty. Hit the subscribe button and never go back on being disrespected again. Trait number 1, the power of strategic silence. Machiavelli wrote, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." The first trait of true confidence is knowing when not to speak. You've been trained to fill every silence, to explain every pause, to justify every breath. But power lives in the spaces between words. The confident person doesn't rush to respond. They let silence do the heavy lifting. When someone insults you, say nothing. Let them sit in their own poison. When someone questions your decisions, don't defend. Observe. When someone demands an explanation, give them your back instead. Because here's what they never taught you. The person who speaks first reveals their hand. The person who speaks most reveals their desperation. The person who explains longest reveals their weakness. Strategic silence isn't ignoring people. It's forcing them to earn your words. It's making every sentence you speak carry the weight of a royal decree. Because when you stop giving away your thoughts for free, people start paying attention to the ones you choose to share. Your silence becomes their obsession. Your pause becomes their panic. Your calm becomes their chaos. Trait number 2, emotional invulnerability. This trait separates the confident from the desperate. They cannot be emotionally hijacked. You used to react to everything, every slight, every dismissal, every disrespect, triggered an immediate response. But emotional reactivity is the fastest way to lose respect, because the moment someone can predict your emotional rhythm, they own you. True confidence means feeling everything, but showing nothing strategic. It means your inner world is a fortress that nobody enters without permission. It means you can love someone and still walk away. You can care deeply and still remain unmoved by their games. Nietzsche said, "He who would learn to fly one day must first learn to stand and walk and run and climb and dance. One cannot fly into flying." Emotional invulnerability isn't about becoming cold, it's about becoming steel, feeling the pressure but never breaking under it. They will test you. They will push your buttons deliberately. They will try to make you react, to make you prove you care, to make you show your hand. And your power lies in disappointing their expectations. When they expect anger, give them indifference. When they expect hurt, give them a smile. When they expect you to chase, give them your absence. Because the person who controls their emotional temperature controls the entire interaction. Trait number 3, the art of scarcity. You gave too much, too fast, too easily. You thought accessibility was kindness, but it was actually devaluation. Because psychologically, humans desire what they cannot easily obtain and dismiss what comes too freely. The confident person operates on scarcity principles. Their time is limited. Their attention is earned. Their presence is a privilege, not a right. They don't show up to every party, answer every call, or make themselves endlessly available. This isn't about playing games. This is about understanding value economics. The diamond is precious because it's rare. Water is taken for granted because it's abundant. You trained people to treat you like water when you should have been positioning yourself as the diamond. From now on, your calendar has gaps. Your phone goes unanswered sometimes. Your presence becomes something people have to work for, not something they can assume. because scarcity creates desire, and desire creates respect. Trait number 4, unshakable frame control. Frame control means you define reality in every interaction. You set the tone, the pace, the rules of engagement. Others react to your energy, you don't react to theirs. When someone tries to make you feel guilty, your frame remains solid. I make decisions based on what's right for me. When someone tries to manipulate you with anger, your frame stays calm. Your emotions are not my emergency. When someone tries to rush you into decisions, your frame holds steady. I move at my own pace. The person with the strongest frame wins every interaction, not through force, but through unshakable internal certainty. They don't argue their position. They simply hold it until others adjust to their reality. Marcus Aurelius taught, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Frame control starts in your mind. When you know who you are and what you stand for, external chaos cannot penetrate your inner kingdom. Trait number 5, strategic detachment. The 5th trait, the ability to care without attachment to outcomes. You suffered because you were attached to results, attached to their response, their approval, their reciprocation. But attachment is the enemy of power because it makes you predictable and manipulatable. Strategic detachment means you can invest fully in something while remaining unattached to specific outcomes. You can love someone without needing them to love you back the same way. You can care deeply and still remain unmoved by their games. The Stoics called this the discipline of desire. Epictetus wrote, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish. Wish that they happen as they do happen, and you will go on well." When you stop needing specific outcomes, you start achieving better results. Because desperation repels, but calm confidence attracts. Trait number 6, principled ruthlessness. The 6th trait, being ruthlessly committed to your principles even when it costs you. You used to compromise your standards to keep people comfortable. You bent your rules to avoid conflict. You sacrificed your principles on the altar of being liked. But true confidence means having lines that cannot be crossed, boundaries that cannot be negotiated. Principled ruthlessness means you will end relationships that violate your core values. You will walk away from opportunities that require you to compromise who you are. You will choose loneliness over settling. You will choose temporary pain over permanent poison. This isn't cruelty. This is clarity. This is knowing that your integrity is worth more than their approval. This is understanding that respect is earned through consistency, not compromise.
Trait number 7, quiet authority. Authority isn't about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about being the one everyone looks to when decisions need to be made. It's about carrying yourself with such composure that others naturally defer to your judgment. Quiet authority comes from inner certainty, not external validation. It's the confidence that doesn't need to prove itself because it simply exists. It's the power that speaks in whispers and moves mountains. You develop quiet authority through making decisions quickly and standing by them, speaking less but meaning more when you do speak, never explaining yourself to those who haven't earned explanations, leading by example rather than by instruction, remaining calm when everyone else is losing their minds. This is the confidence that Lao Tzu described. The best leaders are those whose existence the people are barely aware of. When their work is done, their aims fulfilled, the people will say, "We did this ourselves." The integration, becoming untouchable. These 7 traits don't work in isolation. They form an integrated system of unshakable confidence. Your strategic silence amplifies your emotional invulnerability. Your scarcity reinforces your frame control. Your detachment enables your principled ruthlessness. And all of these culminate in quiet authority that needs no announcement. This isn't about becoming arrogant or cold. This is about becoming sovereign, ruler of your own emotional kingdom, master of your own responses, captain of your own ship. The world will test these traits. People will try to break your silence, hijack your emotions, demand your availability, challenge your frame, attach you to outcomes, compromise your principles, and make you prove your worth. And your power lies in disappointing every one of these attempts. The declaration. From this moment forward, you don't explain your silence, you let it speak. You don't react to provocation, you respond with purpose or not at all. You don't chase what runs from you, you become magnetic by being unreachable. You don't bend your frame, you make reality adjust to your vision. You don't attach to outcomes, you commit to actions. You don't compromise your principles, you let people prove they're worthy of them. You don't demand respect, you command it through presence. This is your transformation from someone who needs confidence to someone who embodies it, from someone who seeks power to someone who becomes it. Because true confidence isn't loud, it's quiet. It's not desperate, it's patient. It's not reactive, it's responsive. It's not needy, it's magnetic. And when you master these 7 traits, you don't just become confident, you become untouchable. The world is waiting to respect you. Stop giving it reasons to take you for granted. If this message resonated with something deep inside you, consider supporting this channel. Your contribution helps us create more content that speaks to your transformation from someone who begs for respect to someone who commands it naturally. Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone ready to become untouchable, and subscribe for more insights on real psychological power and Machiavellian wisdom. Remember, you don't need to be loud to be heard. You need to be solid to be felt.